Now let's move on to matchup number 2. We had two really good friends, Dennis DeWet taking on Mark Gwindy. The season series tied at 1. Dennis will F for Edco, but will he make him pay? That's the question. If Edco is on the bench, who's going to guard Dennis? That's $1 million question. Next, we have the matchup of Jackie Haber versus Tico. That is definitely going to be the matchup to watch of all matchups in this second game. Now, will Sam Michon contain Gwindy? No, Gwindy did have an extremely off night last week in the first round, and his team still prevailed and came out with a W, but that's not going to cut it tonight. They're going to need Gwindy to be Gwindy. They're going to need him firing on all cylinders, and Sam Michon's going to have a tough task at hand. Now, Gwindy has beaten Dennis in their only playoff meeting, which happened several years ago. And next question we have is, which Shimmy and which little Dennis is going to show up? When Shimmy Rubin comes off the bench and he's cooking and he's that spark plug, that's what makes that team go. And little Dennis, he is the epitome of inconsistent. He's either really, really good, or you have a kind of a small game from little Dennis. So if one of those two players show up, I think it's going to make a world of a difference. And now finally, Dennis is looking to clinch his 4th TNL Finals berth, which is another big accomplishment. The betting odds for this matchup is Dennis -6.5, and then -225 Dennis on the money line. And if Jackie Haber plays like himself, Dennis should coast, but no one's going to be surprised if that potent Gwindy offensive squad pulls through. My final prediction on this matchup, I see Team Dennis getting his way to the finals, which I guess means my prediction will be Joe D versus Dennis DeWet for all the marbles next week. Signing off until tip-off, this is Sam Sutton, TNL Media.
Here with Captain Mark Gwindy. Mark shooting around here pregame. Mark, the $1 million question everyone has burning on their minds. What will you do to make yourself better than you were last week? We saw the game plan was Mo D was playing really physical with you. Didn't allow you to get a shot off. You did do your mark, make your mark on the free throw line, which ended up sealing the deal, but that's not the Mark Gwindy we're expecting. We're looking for that guy that hits those shots. Mark, what's different tonight about last week?
I just think that I'm going to be a little more aggressive. I'm going to pick my spots a little better. I mean, with the team I have, I don't really have to go out and score 20, 25, 30 to win. As you saw, we could win games in this league with my team. Me scoring on the 20, on the 15. So I'm going to take what the defense gives me. I'm always looking for my guys. Get the defense's attention and get people in the right spots, make them better on the court. That's the goal, really. Just elevate everybody's game.
Who's going to be that secondary scorer that, if they're bottling you up, that you're going to be leaning on to carrying the load offensively?
I mean, listen, we got Shimmy. He's always ready to put the ball in the hoop. Al and Teddy can really get out in transition. They can really, really put pressure on the defense by attacking the basket. Teams go under on them. They can really make them pay. Teams go over. They can really make them pay. So it's really going to come down to the matchups, again, how the defense is playing us and the opportunities we get based on how we play defense. We like to go out and push on offense.
Who do you expect to be guarding you tonight? Is it going to be Sam Michon?
Maybe. I mean, I know Dennis would lick his chops to guard me, but he probably would want to play that help defense in the paint. So I expect a little bit of Sam Michon, maybe a little Dennis. I'm good with any matchup.
Mark, I want to wish you all the luck tonight.
Thank you.
After this game tonight, maybe we'll be doing a post-game
anytime
championship preview or a solemn tail between your legs type of interview. But either way, we'll see you after the game, and lots of luck.
Anytime. I'm always here for the media availability.
Game number 2, Team Dennis taking on Team Gwindy. All right, to face Team Dan in the championship. For Team Gwindy, we have Edco, Gwindy, Nasseri, Ralph Cohen, and Teddy Cohen. And for Team Dennis, we have Dennis, Little Dennis, Sam Michon, Jackie Haber, and here's Jackie Haber. Gets it down low to Dennis. Dennis up top. Michon for three, no good. Rebounded by Tico. Tico off to the races. Gives to Gwindy. Gwindy. Looking for a man. And it's taken away by Little Dennis. Little Dennis loses the ball to Tico. Gives it off to Gwindy. Deep three. No good. Rebounded by Little Dennis. No harm, no foul on that turnover. Throws it up ahead to Dennis. Now here's Big D. Down low, Little Dennis. And he's fouled by Gwindy as he heads to the line for two. Little Dennis, free throw attempt is up. Is good. And that's the first points on the board here in the second semifinal matchup. It's 1-0. Free throw up is good, and it's 2-0. Gwindy to inbound, gets it into Cohen. Cohen playing the point. Swings to Nasseri. Nasseri for three. Bang! Al Nasseri. Nice way to start it off from Nasseri. Let's just hope doesn't settle for outside shots all night, because that's not his game. Out to Big Dennis, throws. Little Dennis for three. No good. Rebounded by Dennis, gets position up and in. Dennis to Weck. Now here's Tico. Tico. For three, and he's fouled, and he heads to the line for three. Tico at the line, free throws up, is good. We're knotted up at 4. Tico looking to give him a lead here early. And it's good. And one more free throw upcoming. It's up and in, knocks down all 3 free throws. As Team Gwindy takes a 2-point lead. Here's Haber. Haber gives to Michon. Michon gets it out to Shabbat. Shabbat, pull up, no good. Rebounded by Gwindy. Gwindy brings up the dribble. Gives it off to Cohen. Cohen to Tico. Backs it out to Gwindy. Gwindy, Nasseri, long three, no good. Rebounded, taken down by Haber on the carry. Haber, cross, and almost lost it. Back into the hands of Haber. Heads to the basket, stops, he's fouled, and he heads to the line for 2. Haber's first free throw is good. Second attempt is up, is good. We're knotted up at 6. Gwindy gets it into Tico. Tico brings it up methodically. Nasseri sets the screen. Tico goes the other way. Tico throws it up, no good, but he heads to the line for 2. Tico free throw up, no good. Here comes the second attempt, and he misses them both. Little Dennis with the rebound. Gives to Haber. Haber. What a move, but he's rejected, and it's taken away by Ralph Cohen. Cohen dribbles through traffic, backs it out to Gwindy. Gwindy, on the move, gets the roll. Mark Gwindy getting involved in the offense here early. It's a good sign for Team Gwindy. Here's Shabbat, bodied by Nasseri. Gives it up top to Dennis. Dennis, out to Michon. Michon being guarded by Gwindy, throws down low to Dennis. Dennis in the block. Edco gonna keep him in front of him, and Dennis backs it out. Shabbat for 3, and it's pure. Sammy Shabbat, a wide open look, made him pay. 18 minutes to play here in the first half. Gwindy takes the screen, heads to the basket, on the move, no good. Rebounded by Dennis, throws it up ahead to Haber. Haber, stutter step, gives it to the corner, Little Dennis for three. Book it! Little Dennis making it rain from the corner. Here's Tico. Gives to Nasseri. Nasseri wrapped up from behind. Here comes substitutions. Haddad checks in. And Shabbat checks out. Shimmy Rubin checks in. And Ralph Cohen checks out. Gwindy to inbound. Gets to Rubin. Rubin up top to Cohen. Swings to Nasseri. Nasseri, edge right. And it's rejected by Dennis. Nasseri got hit in the face, no call. And Jackie Haber up top to Little Dennis. Little Dennis down low to Dennis. Up top, Michon, mid-range jumper, no good. And rebounded. And it's the last touch by Tico, and it's headed to Team Dennis. Gets it into Dennis. Backs it out. Little Dennis drives to the basket. Flips it up. No good. Missed the point-blank layup. And here's Nasseri with the Euro up and in. Al Nasseri with a fresh haircut. Cutting to the basket with reckless abandon. Here's Haber. Haber being guarded tightly. Here's Dennis up top. Dennis goes left. Wide open, rims out. And it's into the hands of Gwindy. Gwindy dribbling through traffic. Stops, back to Tico. Nice bounce pass down low. Out to Rubin, wide open for three. No good. Rebounded by Haddad. And he gives it to Little Dennis. Here's Dweck. Dweck throws to Haddad. First shot attempt of the night is good. As Mike Haddad drains the three, making it a 15-10 ball game. Here's Rubin. Rubin wearing his patented 1980s short shorts. And one. Shimmy Rubin draws contact, gets it to go. Free throw up is good. And it's 15-13, and here's Haber. Haber takes the screen from Haddad. Nasseri all over him. Haber, the cross, pull-up, jumper, no good. Tapped up into the hands of Haddad, backs it out to Dennis. Down low, Mike Haddad wide open for the layup, and he misses it. Here's Gwindy. Throws it ahead to Nasseri. Nasseri. And there was contact. Questionable call as Nasseri heads to the line for two. Free throw up is no good. Ball don't lie, as they say. Nasseri trying to split the pair. Oh, and he misses both. And here's Michon. Michon, the cross, baseline, out to Dennis. Bounce pass down low, swings up top to Little Dennis. Little Dennis backs it out to Big Dennis. Here's Haber, top of the key. Screen set by Michon. They switch for three. No good. Rebounded by Little Dennis, off the glass and in. Little Dennis with the board and score. And it's 17-13 with 13 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's Rubin. Rubin to spin. Swings to Cohen. To Gwindy. Gwindy throws to the corner. Rubin swing for three. No good. Tico with his own rebound. Rubin is by bodied on his way to the baseline. The foul is called. It's going to be a side out. Next foul puts them over the penalty, and here's Rubin to inbound. Throws it to Cohen for three. No good. Rebounded by DeWitt. Gives it off to Haber. Jackie Haber gives to Little Dennis. Little Dennis throws to the corner to Michon. Dennis looking for a man, gets to Little Dennis down low. Backs it out to Big Dennis. Here's Haber. Haber goes right, bracketed off. Wide open, Michon for three, in and out. Rebounded by Shimmy Rubin. Rubin advancing the ball. Gets to Gwindy, to Nasseri. Nasseri backs it out to Gwindy for three. No good. Tapped up and it's headed to Team Dennis. Mike had it to inbound. Here's Jackie Haber. And he's wrapped up from behind, and there's the foul. And Edco checks in, and Ralph Cohen checks out. Michon gets it into Haber. Almost a backcourt violation there. And Haber loses the ball, and Gwindy throws it up ahead to Nasseri. Quarterback pass, fouled, and he heads to the line for two. Nasseri at the line for 2 free throws. First is up, is no good. Missed free throws are killing Team Gwindy. Second free throw up is good, and he splits the pair, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Haber. Haber, bounce pass to Dennis. Edco bodies him. Mike had it with the fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by Gwindy. Gwindy gives to Tico. Tico through traffic, up, no good. Oh, and he gets the bounce. Tico makes it a 1-point game. Here's Little Dennis. Little Dennis finds wide open Sam Michon, and it's in and out. Rebounded by Tico. Get to the head to Nasseri. Nasseri through 2 defenders, up and in. Like a hot knife through butter. And Team Dennis surrenders the lead. It's 18-17, Team Gwindy. And there's a shot from the free throw line from Dennis. That lead didn't last long for Team Gwindy as it's 19-18, and Shimmy Rubin answers right back with a move of his own. And this back and forth battle continues with 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's Haber. Haber goes left. Backs it out. Little Dennis straight away 3, and it's good. Little Dennis cans the triple, and it's 22-20. Here's Tico. Tico shakes, bakes, leans, no good. And it's tapped and taken by Michon. Throws it ahead to Haber. Haber jitterbugs his way down, up, and he's fouled, and he heads to the line for 2. Haber at the line. 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Knocks down the first. Sammy Shabbat checks in. Mike Haddad checks out. Haber's free throw up is good, and it's a 4-point lead for Team Dennis. Here's Teddy Cohen. Gives to Nasseri. Nasseri heads right for 3. Bang! Al Nasseri with a deep 3, pulling within 1. Jackie Haber to Michon. Michon with the floater is good. Back to a three-point game. Here's Nasseri. Nasseri fouled, throws it up, and he heads to the line for a one-on-one. First free throw attempt is up, is good. Nasseri gets another try. Free throw up is good. And it's a one-point game with 6:25 to play here in the first half. Haber goes right through a screen, pulls up for a jumper, and it's good. Jackie Haber tickles the twine and expands their lead back to 3. Here's Gwindy. Gives to Nasseri. Nasseri goes right. Dennis steps up on defense. Gwindy with the floater. Gets the roll. 28-27. Haber being guarded by Tico. Fights through a screen. For 3. No good. Tapped up and taken by Dennis. Dennis gives to Michon. Michon backs it out to Dennis. Dennis guarded by Edko. Spins out of traffic to the corner. Little Dennis for 3. Book it! Little Dennis from the corner. Giving him a 4-point lead. Shimmy Rubin. Heads right for the answer. No good. Too strong. Little Dennis the board. Throws it up ahead to Michon. Finds the trail. Little Dennis. No good. And now here's Tico. Tico shakes, bakes, backs it out. Gives to Edko. Edko to Tico. For 2. High arcing shot. No good. But Edko's there for the follow. And it's a 2-point game. Both these teams trading blows. It's 31-29. Haber backs it out. Michon, extra pass. Dennis DeWeck knocks down the mid-range jumper. And a timeout is called by Team Gwindy. That is 33-29 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in the first half. Out of that timeout, here's Ralph Cohn who checks in. Gives to Nasseri for the floater. No good. Nasseri gets his own rebound, loses the ball. Dennis rips it away. Gives to Jackie Haber. Haber throws it up ahead to Michon for 3. No good. Tapped up and chased down by Little Dennis. Little Dennis gives to Michon. Gives to Dennis. Dennis throws it up and in. Team Dennis up by 6. And here's Tico. Tico gives to Gwindy. Gwindy quiet tonight. Gwindy. Mid-range jumper is good. So Mark Gwindy needs to do some easy buckets to get himself going. Haber throws it back to Dennis to the corner. Michon for 3. Bang! Sam Michon from the corner. That's Team Dennis's hot spot tonight. And it's 38-31. Nasseri to Cohen. Backs it out to Gwindy. Gwindy. Michon stays with him. Gwindy. Nice bounce pass down low to Edko for the lay-in. As they pull within 5. Here's Haber. Haber being smothered tonight by whichever defender chooses. And he's fouled, and he heads to the line for 2. Haber, free throw up, is good. 39-33. One more free throw makes it 40. Oh, and he misses a free throw. Cohen comes down with the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Sam Michon all alone on Gwindy Island. Gwindy spins through his legs. There's a whistle, and it's headed the other way. Here's Haber. Haber explodes to the basket, lays it up, and in with the left hand, Jackie Haber. Their largest lead of the night is 8. Here's Tico with a minute to play in the half. To Nasseri. Nasseri gets to Edco. And he almost lost it when Nasseri comes down with it. And he throws it into the hands of Little Dennis. Another turnover. Under a minute to play. Up top here to Dennis. Team Dennis in full control. They're going to hold for one. Bounce pass up top to Dennis. Dennis gets it up top, and they hand it off to Haber. 30 seconds to play in the half. Haber explodes to the basket, lays it up and in. 10-point lead for Team Dennis. Here's Tico. 8 seconds to play. For 3. No good. Rebounded Edco. Taken away by Dennis. Throws it up ahead. And Team Dennis with a 10-point lead here at halftime. Second half underway. 10-point lead for Team Dennis. Gwindy starts out with the ball. Ralph going top of the key. Throws to Gwindy. Back up top to Ralph. Hands it back to Gwindy, playing catch. Gwindy to Ralph. Ralph, fouled by Dennis. It's going to be a side out. Cohen looking to get it in. Finds Gwindy. It's Rubin. Rubin explodes to the basket, swings, throws out of bounds. It's headed the other way. Here's Haber. Team Dennis looking to build on this 10-point lead. Haber up top to Dennis. Finds Little Dennis for 3. No good. Tapped up, no good. And rebounded by Gwindy. Gwindy throws it up ahead to Tico. Tico pulls up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Haber. Haber looking to run. Throws it up ahead to Little Dennis. Off his feet, throws it away. Tico gives to Nasseri. Nasseri explodes. Throws to the corner. Rubin for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dennis. A lot of activity. Nothing to show for it. And here's Haber. Haber drives off his feet, gives to Dennis. Up top, Shabbat for 3. No good. Here's Gwindy. Screen set by Rubin. Gwindy picked up by Little Dennis. And it's taken away and chased down by Michon. Throws it up ahead to Haber. Bounce pass to Shabbat. Back to Haber. Drives to that basket. Lays it up and in. 12-point lead for Team Dennis. 17 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Team Dennis's largest lead of the night. Tico for 3, no good, but he heads to the line for 3 as Sammy Shabbat commits the foul. Tico first of 3, up, good. Tico's second free throw attempt is good. It's a 10-point game. And Tico knocks down all 3 and pulls within 9. Here's Haber, 17 minutes to play. Haber pulls up, and it's good. Jackie Haber creating some space and gets it to go. Here's Cohen to Gwindy. Gwindy, deep three, no good. Rebounded by Haber. Haber looking to run. Sam Michon still on the ground. Haber off his feet, backs it out. Shabbat for three, no good. Gwindy with the rebound, throws it up ahead to Nasseri. Nasseri thought about a three, drives baseline up, no good. Rebounded by Cohen. Finds Tico for the floater, and it's good. Timeout is called. Score is 47-38. Out of that timeout, here's Haber with the ball. Guarded by Tico. 16 minutes to play. Haber spins, throws it off behind his back, no good. Rebounded by Ralph Cohen in a sea of orange jerseys. Tico behind the back to Nasseri. Nasseri drives left, floater up, and no good, but he heads to the line for two. Nasseri first free throw up is no good. Mike Haddad checks in the game. Sammy Shabbat checks out. Second free throw, no good, and Nasseri misses a pair. Here's Haber. Haber explodes left, swings to Michon, to Little Dennis, up top to Haber. Haber goes right, Tico stays with him. Haber throws to the corner, Mike Haddad steps through traffic, down low to Michon. Michon, down low to Haddad. Little Dennis for three, no good. Nasseri looking to run. Nasseri throws to Gwindy. Gwindy to the corner, Shimmy Rubin for three, no good. And Little Dennis lets it go out of bounds, it's headed the other way. Here's Haber with a 9-point lead and the ball. Haber gets to Michon, Michon to the basket, no good. Rubin comes down with it. He's running. Rubin backs it up to Gwindy. Gwindy behind his back. To Tico. Tico with the floater, and it's good. 7-point game. 14 minutes to play. Bit of a broken play, but Tico with the bucket. And here's Haber. Haber throws to the corner. Michon drives right by him, off the glass and in. Expands that lead back to 9. To the corner, Gwindy. Gwindy backs it up for three. Bang! Welcome back, Mark Gwindy. And it's a 6-point game. Here's Haber. Haber goes right. No good, but he's fouled. Jackie Haber knocks down the first. Here's the second, no good. And Gwindy with the board. Here's Gwindy. Gwindy, top of the key. Gets to Cohen. Cohen to Nasseri. To Ralph Cohen for three. High arcing shot, no good. Gives to Dennis. Up top to Haber. Mike Haddad catches the errant throw. To Dennis. Dennis been quiet tonight, but they do have a 7-point lead. Backs it out to Dennis. Dennis. Backs it out to Haber. Haber goes right, drives to the basket, floats it up, no good. Rebounded, taken down by Tico. Tico throws it ahead to Nasseri with a spin. Here's Gwindy. Gwindy, top of the key. Michon, staying in front of him, takes the screen. Gwindy pulls up for three. It's an air ball. barely grazed the front of the rim. Rebounded by Mike Haddad. Here's Dennis. Dennis pulls up from the free throw line, and it's pure. Big bucket there from Dennis. The lead is back to 9. Here's Rubin on his way to the basket. No good. Tapped up and in again by Mark Gwindy. Mark Gwindy getting involved, doing the little things, keeping his squad in this game. Here's Haber. Haber goes through a screen. Backs it out to Dennis. Dennis throws to the corner. Haber wide open for 3, and it's good. Jackie Haber rattles it home, and the lead is back to 10. Here's Nasseri. Nasseri drives into the hands of Mike Haddad. Throws it up ahead, but a foul is called on the floor. With 10 minutes and 24 seconds to go, and the shot clock is getting ready to be turned on. Here's Haber, goes right, swings up top to Michon, throws to the corner to Haddad, swings back to Haber. Haber up top to Dennis. Shot clock has been turned on. Dennis gives to Haber. Haber pulls up for 3, no good. Rebounded by Edco. As little Dennis hits the deck hard. And we're under 10 minutes to play. And Team Gwindy finds himself down by 10. Shimmy Rubin swings, and a travel is called on Edco. Took the step before the dribble, and the ball is back into the hands of Team Dennis. Here's Haber. Screen set. Haber swings to Michon, wide open for 3, no good. Rebounded by Nasseri, and he's fouled after the board. And there's 9 minutes to play. Time is running out on Team Gwindy. They need to pick this game up. Here's Rubin. Rubin through traffic. Flips it up. And they pulled off the basket. They say he pushed off on that. And it's a turnover. It's headed back to Team Dennis. Here's Haber. Haber goes right. Throws up top is Michon. Michon drives, throws it up wildly. No good. Gwindy with the rebound. Gwindy's running. Gwindy picked up by Dennis. Nasseri, deep 3. No good. Rebounded by Dennis. Jackie Haber looking to run. Pulls up for 3. No good. Tapped up, and a foul is called on Team Gwindy. And a timeout is called by Mark Gwindy, down by 10 with 8 minutes to play. Back out of that timeout. Another side out as it was deflected by Shimmy Rubin. Dennis to the corner to Haber. Haber throws it up top to Dennis, back into the hands of Haber. Nasseri staying with him. Screen set. Haber goes right, pulls up for a jumper off the window is good. Jackie Haber giving them their largest lead of the night. It's 12. And Tico pulls up for 3. Couldn't get the roll. And Team Dennis looking to pull away. Here's Haber. Haber gives to Michon. Backs it out to Dennis Dweck. Screen set, ball jarred loose. 7 minutes to play, and it will remain Team Dennis's ball. Here's Haber, top of the key. Haber pulls up for a jumper, no good. Rebounded. And a foul is called on Dennis as he went over the top on that rebound. Here's Tico. Team Gwindy's gonna have to start cooking. Gwindy for three, no good. Rebounded by Haber. 57-45, 6:20 to play. Haber pulls up for three, bang! Jackie Haber giving him a 15-point lead. Big shot there from Haber from the top of the key. Here's Gwindy. Gwindy fouled from behind. And Gwindy heads to the line for a 1-and-1 as Team Dennis is in the penalty. Clock continues to tick away. 5:49 to play. Gwindy at the line, first free throw up is good. And the score is 60-46. Second attempt up is good. Make that 47, 13-point game. Here's Haber with the ball. Gets it into Michon. Here's Haddad. Haddad to the corner. Michon drives in the paint, gives it out to Little Dennis for three. No good. Rebounded by Haddad, taken away by Ralph Cohen after the carry from Nasseri. Long three, Gwindy, and it's good. Mark Gwindy pulling up, making it a 10-point deficit. Backs it out to Dennis. 5 minutes to play in regulation. Dennis drives to the basket, runs over Cohen, and it's an offensive foul. Timeout is called. 10-point game with 4:53 to play. Back out of that timeout. Here's Tico. Tico backs it out to Gwindy. Gwindy looking for some instant offense. Gives to Tico, drives to the basket, and a foul is called on Mike Haddad. As they head to the line for 2 free throws. Tico free throw up is good. It's a 9-point game. Tico's second free throw is good. 8-point game, 4:42 remaining. Team Gwindy needs some stops. Here's Michon. Gives it out to Dennis. Dennis top of the key. Hands it off to Little Dennis. Here's Haber. Haber goes left to the corner. Michon for three. Bang! Sam Michon with a cold-blooded three as they take an 11-point lead as Ralph Cohen is fouled by Dennis DeWeck as he heads to the line for 2. Cohen at the line, first free throw attempt is up, and good. 10-point game, Team Dennis maintaining this cushion throughout. Cohen's second free throw attempt is good, and once again they get it within 9. It ain't gonna count for nothing if they don't get some stops. Michon dribbles out. Nasseri going for the steal. Here's Mike Haddad. Gives it off to Haber. Back to Haddad. Straight away three. No good. Too strong. Gwindy with the rebound. Gwindy. Through baseline. Gives it off to Rubin. Rubin Euros up. No good. And Nasseri chases down the rebound. Nasseri Euro slow motion. No good. And Ralph Cohen gets the rebound. Rubin for 2, no good, and Nasseri with another board, and now it's taken away by Haber. Haber dribbles through traffic, 2-on-1, Haddad lays it up, no good. Haddad gets the rebound, and here's Haber. Haber to the corner, Haddad backs it out to Michon, up top to Dennis. Just over 3 minutes to play. Here's Haber. Up top to Dennis, pulls up from the free throw line, and he rattles it home. Big bucket from Dennis DeWeck, making it an 11-point game with 2 minutes and 55 seconds to play. Gwindy, deep three, bang! Mark Gwindy keeping his team alive, barely. Here's Michon, throws it to Little Dennis. Little Dennis backs it out to Dennis. They're milking some clock, wisely. Dennis swings to the corner for three, no good. Rebounded by Haddon, but a foul is called. And they head to the line for two. It's going the other way. Here's Rubin. Looking to cut into this deficit. Gets the first to go. One more free throw makes it a two-possession game. Knocks down the second. It's 65-59. Here's Michon. Throws it up ahead to Little Dennis. Little Dennis picked up. Gets to Michon. Michon to Dennis. Dennis throws to the corner. Haber. Haber shakes, bakes, and he's fouled. With 2:12 remaining here in regulation. Michon to inbound. Gets it into Dennis. Dennis being guarded by Gwindy. Shot clock at 7. Backs it out for 3. Haddon, and it's good! Mike Haddon with a big three-pointer with under 2 minutes to play. It's 68-59. Gwindy for 3, and he's fouled behind the line, and he heads to the line for 3. Gwindy at the line for 3, knocks down the first. Wow. Gets the second to go. And knocks down all 3. And we're back to a 6-point game. Minute 44 to play. Gwindy needs some stops. Went for the steal, just came up short. Dennis throws to Little Dennis. Minute 30 to go. Here's Haber. Haber, top of the key. Haber crosses, goes left, gives to Dennis. Dennis backs it out to Michon. Oh, and it rims out. Ralph Cohn with the rebound. Team Gwindy's alive. Nasseri throws it back to Gwindy. He's gonna need some heroics. Gwindy for 3. No good. And Cohen with the rebound. Rubin for 3. No good. Rebounded by Cohen once again. And a timeout is called. They had open looks from 3. Couldn't get him to go, but they get the boards. Gwindy ball down 6, 1 minute to play. Exactly 1 minute to play. Down by 6 with the ball. Ralph Cohn to inbound. Gets it into Rubin. Rubin backs it out to Nasseri. Gives to Gwindy. Clock is bleeding down. Gwindy gets to Rubin. Rubin drives to the basket and he lays it up and in. 4-point game. Here's Dennis with the ball. Gets it back to Dennis. Throws to Haddon. Backs it out to Dennis. Back to Haddon. 30 seconds to play. Up top to Haber. Haber down low, Michon. Backs it out to Haddon. They're playing keep away. Shot clock at 10. Haber is fouled with 20 seconds to go. Shot clock is being adjusted. And it's set at 15. Gets it into Haddon, backs it out. Throws to little Dennis, and he's wrapped up with 17 ticks to go. And it's going to be a side out. Sam Michon gets it into little Dennis, and he's instantly wrapped up. And little Dennis heads to the line as Team Gwindy is over the limit. Big free throws upcoming here from little Dennis. Up and good. Nonchalantly drains the free throw. Looking to make it a 2-possession game here. Knocks down the second, and it's 70-64. Here's Pico. They have to hurry. Backs it out to Nasseri, deep three, air ball. And that more or less is the game. The rest is just a formality. And they get it into Haber, and a foul is called as Team Dennis is seconds away of punching their ticket to the championship to take on Team Dayan. What a matchup that's going to be. The top 2 seeded teams headed into the postseason. Valiant effort here from Team Gwindy, but just not enough. Team Dennis was just too much, maintaining that 10-point cushion throughout this game. Their lead was never in question. Misses the free throw, and Gwindy pulls up from half court. No good, and there's the game. And Team Dennis officially heads to the finals. Matchup is set. Joe D versus Dennis DeWeck in the ship. 1 week from tonight, it's gonna be a beauty.